Vasana bija, when it comes to the word, it is beyond our efforts. God alone has to destroy. The last 3 days of Durga Puja, the 9 days, 9 nights we are transcending. Last 3, Kalaratri, Maharatri and Moharatri, we cannot transcend. That is only by the divine grace that Vasana Bija gets destroyed. But till that, from tamas, destruction of tamas is done at the brahmachari level, studentship. Then during the next, when he enters into spiritual life, whether he is a householder or a sannyasi, in case of sannyasa and brahmacharya, it's called vitama and viraja. Viraja vipap ma bhoyasa. In sannyasa, it is overcoming the rajas aspect, viraja. It is going to become viraja. In brahmacharya period, it is going to become vitama. He is getting rid of tamas. Then afterwards, attainment of sattva. To that extent, we can go. To get established in sattva and transcend the gunatraya, it is Divine Mothers. Kalaratri, Maharatri, Moharatri. First is Moharatri, we are transcend. I and mine, for me. Because I am this body comes because I don't have Atma Jnana. Atma Jnana is not there, so I identify with this body as myself. And then I don't know who is God beyond. Not knowing what is beyond, where I have come, what is this? It's just like a blind person. Blind person can never know what is light. He can never know what is darkness also. If he has seen any time a little light, then he knows what is darkness. He is continuous in darkness. He doesn't know what is darkness. Same thing with our case. We don't know what is beyond, what is God, what is... We hear, that's all. So we don't know what is God, is Maharatri. What is beyond? Maharatri. Kalaratri is I don't know who myself is, so I identify with bodily existence. And this is Moharatri. So these three come under the Vasana Bija. This cannot be destroyed by us. One by one, tamas we get rid of, we get of mamakara, mine we get rid of, then we get the general ajnana, then we get rid of the ahankara, with which the purity, each night we pass, we get a day. When we come over the tamas, niranta smarana comes. I don't forget. Tamas we escape, we have constant remembrance of God. Wherever you are, whatever work you are doing, wherever you are engaged, you are there in the presence of God, and constantly thought of God is going on. This is tamas. Then mamakara goes away. Mine will go away. Then the universal love. You start loving everyone. Mamakara. Then ajnana, which is ajnana means here not the root ajnana, mula ajnana, which we call avidya in Vedanta. It is not that. This ajnana is a lack of viveka. Child goes and puts hand in the fire. He is ignorant of the Here Vivek, he is not having Viveka because he has never touched the fire. Once he touches the fire, then it breaks down. Viveka comes. So this Ajnana, when he gets Ajnana, he develops Shuddha Bhakti. Pure love of God. Before that, how we are evolving, you see. Then the Bhogyacha goes off, desire for enjoyment. And then Pavitrata shines forth. Purity shines forth. How we are transcending. At this time, there will be awakening of Medha. Medha awakens. Power of comprehension, power of retention, and power of application. Medha awakens. Anything you see, immediately you will understand. Scriptures, if you read, what is the intended meaning, immediately understands. And he properly applies. Not only understanding, he retains and applies in proper places at proper time. Then the next ahankara goes. Here with the medha awakening, there will be spiritual awakening. Spiritual awakening will be there. Adhyatmika. He enters into Vijnanamaya kosha. Annamaya, Pranamaya, Manomaya, crossing and entering Vijnanamaya kosha. This also individual efforts. Then, after the spiritual awakening, he gets rid of the ahankara. It is not the brute ahankara. It is normal ahankara which we possess. I do, I know, I enjoy. This ahankara which is refined, not worldly enjoyments, because bhogyacha is gone. Still, that ahankara, I will do sadhana day and night. This ahankara also drops away. So that now you see, he is fully prepared for the opening of the higher experiences. From after the ahankara starts waning out, decreasing, slowly he enters into dhyana sthiti. Dhyana sthiti is where we forget the body. From dhyana sthiti, he is able to go to savikalpa. Here, new horizon, new dimensions open for him. Then, the higher moha, identity with body has to break. Body means not sthula body. With spiritual awakening, physical body identity goes off. Mind and senses are still. I am subtle, sukshma sharira. Karana sharira is there. This sukshma sharira, the identity also breaks. Vishnu Granthi breaks with the vision of Divine Mother or God in whatever aspect. Then Brahma Granthi breaks with spiritual awakening. Vishnu Granthi breaks with the vision of God. Personal, Saguna Sakara. Then Bija will remain. Repeated Samadhi. Slowly that Bija gets burnt away. That happens in the last stages. He is entering with the Bija. Vasana Bija is destroyed. It will be like a roasted seed. It will never germinate again. Jnanagni sarva karmani bhasmasat kurute Arjuna. This Jnanagni will burn it away. Or ecstatic love of God, where he is not able to know his individuality is totally dissolved in God. Then he gets the Nirvikalpa, he enters into Nirvikalpa. It's the last stages of, but before that we are to go long way. If the spiritual awakening comes, it is sufficient. In this life, we can be free from bodily identity. We no more see the bodies. Anybody's body will not see. You will see only light within everyone. You will not no more see the body. That is the thing, okay? What we have to now immediately do is to love all. Expand your identity. Otherwise we shrink back. We become small. You will not understand what God is. We start thinking either I am God, Advaitic some understanding, or something. We become so small, like frog in the well, trying to think of myself and I. It will be there. Same state you will pass through lives after lives. You have to break this. Breaking and emerging out. So breaking this takes expansion. To be one with all, love all, and do sadhana in limited way. Vinayakanandaji used to tell us, smoothly go. 15 minutes meditation, morning, 15 minutes evening. 20 minutes japa, morning, 20 minutes. Then do your upasana. Rest of the time, study a little deeper. And apply viveka wherever you move about. Something like nitya vastu viveka. So that world will not, you will not get attached to the world. Or you will be calmly sitting. So now we have to cultivate unbroken thought of divine within and intense activity and moving with all people as one. Finally, it takes a new shape. Otherwise, you will be in a dream world. False understandings, we have to break through and enter into the higher levels of consciousness. Okay? Yes. So, struggle in your own way as much as possible and go forth. Don't hurry up. Vinayakanandaji told me once, long before I was very eager to realize God. Hasty climbers will have a nasty fall, be careful, he said. Most of the sadhus have lost their sadhana life because of trying to urgently go. Small differences will make large losses. We cannot rescue. Health, how many sadhus have helped? I was taking very little food. Then one Swami told, now you will fast, the rest of the life you will be a patient. Don't be impatient, he said. Like that. We will not know the result of what we are doing because we are in ignorance. That's what one marriage hall, one person was telling, oh, he was a good boy, extremely good boy, who is getting married. He was telling, one person was telling, such a boy, he doesn't have any bad habits or anything. He is loving to all, everything is extremely good boy. Such a good boy, very difficult to get in this time. How much of meritorious act she might have done, punya karma, that she is getting such a boy. Only 2 small defects in him. He has no swata buddhi. And he doesn't listen to others. Only 2 defects. His own wisdom is not there and doesn't listen to others. These are the only 2 defects. That's what happens in our sadhana life. Just what is told by Guru, just go on following. Nothing more. You smoothly reach the goal. We all did the same thing. Longing was channelized. We had tremendous longing. You cannot imagine. I have not wasted a single moment of my life. But I was working not less than 15-16 hours a day. 15-16 hours a day. You cannot imagine. I was working throughout. But what Guru told, the same channel I was going. All longing. Longing was the engine which longing is the engine which draws the huge locomotive of our life train. That engine must be in perfect condition. Longing. But longing must be guided, not haphazardly. It is like you are giving an accelerator without controlling the steering. It will go and fall in a big ditch. It must go in the line of Guru's instruction. Longing. So, that longing, everywhere longing is applied, but never lose the track which Guru has given. Smoothly you will go and reach. If not anything, at the time of leaving the body, Thakur will come without any doubt. Okay, we'll end today. Jai Ramakrishna. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Tat Sat. Sri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.